Princess Claire is still missing after 3 full days, and Sir Alexander is nowhere to be found. Could this be the end of our hero's winning streak?
Do not fret, just sit and listen. Everything is quite all right. There is nothing to worry about in Everaftia today.
What about Claire? What about Alex? What about that giant lock behind you?
Do not fret, my faithful peasants. This is for your own good. We can live such delight in Everaftia today. Dear citizens of Everaftia, I know things have been tense because of how smelly and ugly all of you are.
And because our kingdom is in enormous debt.
But I have a plan to fix all of that. We just need to hide you away for a bit. So we are building the Everaftia Annex, which is accessed through this lovely gate here. This one will allow for rich and wealthy kingdoms to come and to visit with their rich and wealthy sons and marry one of my pretty daughters.
You failed to mention that part.
Do not fret, my loyal people. This is how you can survive. It's a chance you all deserve in Everaftia today.
Mother certainly left out some details. I mean, I haven't even graduated yet, and she wants me to get married to some stranger? I mean, Alex was one thing, but we don't even know these people. It does feel a little odd. You mean a little manipulative.
Now smile for a portrait with the lock, dears.
Mother, don't you think that you could have mentioned that marriage thing? Mother, don't you think that you could have told us there would be this painting? Mother, don't you think that you could have said a little peep about your economic plan involving marrying your daughters up to a total stranger just because he's rich?
Oh, my dears, you've got this all wrong. Do not fret, my lovely daughters. This is how we stay in charge. Show the world how powerful you are. Never after today. Trust me, this is how we'll keep surviving here in Everaftia today. This is how we'll keep surviving here.
Time to get out of here.
Wait, aren't you the girl who's supposed to be locked up?
I'm Princess Claire. How do you not know that? We're friends on Facebook, Eduardo.
If you say so. Best be getting back to your cell, princess.
Make me. I'm done being pushed around.
Well, okay then, but I don't want to hurt you or anything.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Ow! Oh!
How is it that no one ever remembers that I exist? An escaped prisoner! I will defend you, princess! Come at me, bro! Stand down, soldier. Your Highness? In fact, I was on my way to the prison by order of the Queen to transfer Claire to her room. The Queen believes Claire has learned her lesson. For now.
Oh. Then why does it look like she's escaping?
You'll never take me alive! Mother already had Claire let out. I'm just making sure she gets to her room safely. Isn't that right, Claire? Claire. Maybe?
If you say so, Your Highness.
Continue your patrol, soldier.
Of course, Your Highness.
I'm not staying here any longer, Prissy. I wouldn't expect you to. You've got to get back to running away, don't you?
Who said I was running away?
I saw you leave with all your stuff. Wasn't that hard to figure out? But I wasn't expecting to see you walking around the castle again.
Are you oblivious? Your mother had me locked up and thrown in the dungeon.
I'm not oblivious. I know you were locked up.
Then why didn't you do anything about it?
That's what I was coming here to do.
Whatever.
Where are you going?
I'm leaving. Or weren't you listening?
I mean after you leave Everaftia. After you abandon your people and your responsibilities.
Hey, I care about those people more than you and your mother ever
Well,
have.
I'm not the one running away. I'm the one staying, trying to make a difference. Just a coward.
Me? A coward? I'm the only one who has ever stood up to that queen of yours. Or haven't you heard what she's doing to the kingdom?
Not as naive as you think I am. I know what Mother's up to. She's hiding away the poor, so Everaftia looks clean and perfect. She's afraid that if people know we have problems, we'll never recover. She's not evil, but the way she's trying to fix things is wrong.
Okay, so you know, but you'll still go back to your sparkly dresses and shiny tiaras while I actually go make a difference.
Now you want to help?
Unfortunately, your method of just going along with whatever the queen asks doesn't seem to be working.
I'm not just going along with... You know, since you seem to have all the answers, what's your plan?
Well, I don't know yet. I feel if the people had someone to follow, someone they trusted, they could stand up against all this and fight back or whatever.
And you really think the people are gonna listen to you, Claire? A royal?
Probably not. But I do know someone they would listen to.
Who?
As much as I hate to admit it, a certain annoying knight in shining armor, Sir Alexander. My father trusted him, the people trust him. I guess it's time I started doing the same. He's the best chance we've got. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving.
If you want to find Alexander, I can almost guarantee that I know where we'll find him.
Wait! You actually want to come with me?
Do you want to find Alex or not?
Okay. But don't come crying if you break a nail along the way.
I wouldn't worry about that. Now let's go. We've got a wizard with us.
Are you sure this is the right direction?
Oh, I'm absolutely positive, Claire. The amount of times I've traveled back and forth to this tower, I could probably get there blindfolded.
Care to prove it?
Just because I could in no way means that I want to try.
Of course not. It would probably mess up all of that.
Yes, it would.
Well, well, well. Looks like we got us a pair of princesses here.
Shiver me timbers! How can you tell, Captain?
It's Princess Prissy and Princess Clara. I just recognized them.
Thank you!
Now, if you'd kindly hand over your jewels.
I'm sorry, I don't tend to wear the expensive stuff outside the castle. This is just costume jewelry, unfortunately, but if you insist...
Wow. You are such a damsel in distress. We can't dilly-dally. We've got to save a kingdom and all. I'm sure you understand.
Save the kingdom.
Oh, as outlaws, you probably haven't heard about the Everaftia annex that...
Outlaws? We're not outlaws!
What?
We're pirates!
Yeah! Ah, the annex. I've heard tales.
Dead men tell no tales. Ugh.
Chauncey, you don't need to push it so much. Just be a pirate. Stop trying to convince everybody. It's making you look like a phony.
Oh, sorry, Captain.
No harm done.
Ooh.
You were saying?
Look, we just need to find Sir Alexander.
Oh, Sir Alexander. Little strange, but pleasant enough.
You've seen him? He went this way?
A couple of days ago, wouldn't you say?
I know. Told you so.
Sorry if I didn't trust the word of a porcelain doll.
What does that even mean? Was that supposed to be an insult?
Sorry, let me dumb it down for you. You're just so fragile and polite and elegant. Well, seems with all that etiquette and beauty knowledge in your head, you didn't have space for much else.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm positive that you don't know the hypotenuse of a triangle because you're too lazy to ever bother showing up for tutoring. Look, I'm the one that studied geography and diplomacy, so I think it'd be better if you just let me take the lead from now on.
Just like your mother, making demands.
I am nothing like her.
You are everything like her!
Well, this is getting super awkward for the rest of us. It seems like you two don't really get along that well.
Great observation, Lan. Pirate. Captain, dude?
It's Captain Argento, actually.
Whatever.
So what is this all about? Did one of you steal the other's boyfriend or something?
Yeah,
I did not! You can have pretty boy all to yourself.
So this really is about something else.
Look, we really do need to get going.
Easy there, easy. Now, whatever plan you have now, it's going to fall apart if you don't learn to get along. Let's just sort this out now.
Well, Claire thinks she's better than my sisters and I just because she lacks basic hygiene.
Basic hygiene does not include 4 hours in the mirror every morning. Priscilla, don't let her smell us.
I don't think the Bible mentions how long one is supposed to take to get ready.
It's maybe an hour. One reasonable hour.
Pretty sure the Bible calls that vanity. It's one of the 7 deadly sins.
So you are worried that Prissy is struggling with the sin of vanity.
No, I'm just saying
You
that
just what, Claire?
it's just not how I do things.
Well, it's how I do things.
This doesn't sound like the kind of situation where one of you has to be right and the other has to be wrong. It doesn't matter if we like poofy dresses or things like that. You know, those things don't define us. If you really care about what the Bible says, well, God says Jesus should unite us. And that we shouldn't let things like personal preference explode our relationships. I'm not gonna make you apologize or anything, but just think about it. You two should probably be off to see that Alexander character.
You mean we can go? You're not gonna rob us or anything?
No, princesses, just remember what I said and we'll count that as payment. Right, gents?
Yeah.
Then next time, wear real jewelry! So, what do you think about that, Everaftia annex there, Captain?
Hiding away those the Queen doesn't like. Sounds familiar, eh, Chauncey?
Hi, Captain.
Maybe it's time we finally set sail before the Queen starts cracking down on the forest, too. Well, what do you say? Should we build ourselves a boat?
And here we are, Gorax's tower. Basically my home away from home.
Well, how do we get in?
Oh, the front door. I have a key.
Wait, back up. You have a key to the tower of the guy who kidnaps you twice a week?
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes if Gore was busy, I'd just let myself in and save him the trouble of picking me up from the castle.
Picking you up? You mean kidnapping you?
Yeah.
Your Highnesses, what are you doing here? How did you find us?
We're here for Alexander. We need his help.
His help? Are you sure? Listen, Sir Alexander isn't really feeling himself right now. You're not gonna believe this, but Gorax the Terrible's actually working for the Queen.
Of course!
I was kind of in on Mother's whole scheme.
Oh. I see. Well, when Alex found out, he kinda snapped. It's turned into this pathetic mess.
I can hear you, you know.
He stopped taking care of himself. He barely eats, and he spent most of his day working on origami.
Stephen, look, I made a goose.
I've all but given up hope. I'm afraid he's in no condition to help anyone.
Fly, goosey, fly. Flap, 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 Fly, Goosey.
Oh, Alex.
Wait, you two have been living here?
You might call it squatting, loitering. Gorax the Terrible was actually a very gracious host.
All right, you freeloaders, come and get your dinner.
Fresh toad flakes, crispy mud mushrooms, and purified swamp booze to wash it all down.
Hey, Gerald.
Oh, Prissy, are you on the schedule today? I sent word to your mother I can't work this week. I was supposed to be going to a family reunion over at Mount Blartfast, but instead we got stuck putting up with these deadbeats.
Look, Gore, I made a goose.
Get a job!
Mother's gone too far, Gerald. She's rounding up all the poor people and forcing them into a slum.
We need Alexander's help to stop her.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, not about poor people, but about you taking him far, far away right now.
We appreciate you letting us stay. Sorry about the mess.
Would you like to take some toad flakes to go?
No thank you.
Go? I can't go. How can I face the people of Everaftia knowing that I'm just a big fat phony? My armor is made of foam.
I'm pretty sure they don't know that.
You're not a phony.
Yes, I am. My heroic deeds have been nothing but lies and jokes. I might as well just give up and stay here forever with my BFF, Gorax the Terrible.
Forever? What did he say?
Look, Alex, what I did was a lie, and I'm sorry that I tricked you. But you were never faking. God gave you real courage and persistence and strength.
But I never actually rescued you. Claire was in actual danger, and I just gave up. Everaftia needs a hero, not a failure.
You know, Alex, God doesn't give us a free pass in life because we feel inadequate. If he has called you to do something, he will equip you to do it. And we need you to come with us. You are the only person that people trust right now.
It's not written in the Bible, and Sir Alexander shall be the hero of Everaftia.
But that doesn't mean it's not true. We all can see how God has gifted you and put you in a place to make a difference.
Just take Stephen. He's nice. I'm sure he'll do fine.
God makes us different for a reason. I am sure that Stephen will make a fine knight one day, but he's not you.
I try my hardest, sire, but I'm not the hero of this story. God crafts each of us in a unique way, fitting to how he plans to use us to bring him glory. This is your story, not mine.
Please don't give up because of this one failure. God doesn't measure us by our accomplishments, but by what he's already accomplished. We aren't supposed to boast in our successes or be defeated in our failures, but in everything we are to be built upon Jesus. He's our confidence. You know, what Claire said was right. If God asks you to do something, he'll help you to do it. I know in my heart that God meant for you to be our hero.
The time comes when danger, darkness, and fear come to steal away what we love most. We cannot let them win. The time comes when brokenness and despair come shadowing the light, but we cannot let them win. You cannot let them win. I know you're calling here. Your fate has always been to stand this day against the coming storm. You can be the hero that you've always been. Rise up and defend. You'll be the vanguard standing tall against the night. God will not abandon you to face your fears. He'll help you to believe. Even when your courage fails, he will make you strong. So be our hero.
Are you coming with us then?
Princess, Stephen, Goosey, let's all be heroes together. All right?
Works for me.
Finally, some peace and quiet again. Oh, where are those scrumdiddlyumptious toad legs?
I'll get them, but we might want a new gig, Gerald.
Oh, I don't know if I could handle another Sir Alex Everaftia mess again, Hildy.
Well, there's always our plan B.
All right, you brainless, spineless, worthless dummies. Keep your eyes peeled. Heard there are savages in these woods.
Savages, sir?
That's right. Ruthless, terrible savages. Bandits. I heard they call themselves the Scourge of the Seven Trees.
That sounds frightful.
Yes, they totally are, man. Wretched outlaws.
Oh, outlaws, huh? I hear that, mateys. They think we're outlaws.
Who's there? Show yourselves!
We're pirates, you silly fools. And today we're your worst nightmare. Because you see, you be trespassing in our wood. Don't you need a boat to be a pirate?
We're the friendly pirates.
To everyone but you.
We're the friendly pirates.
Cheerfully spelling your doom.
We're a bunch of bubbles
And we steal from your precious queen.
and you'll pay your share, you'll see. We'll take back what you don't need. We're the Scourge of the Seven Trees. We're the friendly pirates.
Any questions?
I have one, but I'll let my sword do the talking.
Now, matey. No need to be in such a rush. You'll be handing over any gold that you have.
Do as he says, you idiot.
There. Now, if you'll all be on your way all peaceful like, we won't have to engage in any more piratey shenanigans. Oh!
You have a few things to learn, I think.
Egad, I'm slain.
Now then, you louts have all been promoted. Congratulations. You're now tax collectors for the rightful queen of Everaftia. Any goods or funds you snatch, you deliver right to me. Understood?
Never!
Didn't I kill you just now?
Hardly, I'm far too popular to die. Now, gents, let's show these landlubbers a real fight.
Okay. Just like we practiced. Good people, the time to fight back has come.
Good people, the time to fight back has come.
You can do this, Alex.
Showtime.
Good people, the fight to time come has back.
Come on, we rehearsed this.
That is to say, the fight is the time. I can't do this.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Good people, you know me. I'm the hero. But then again, I'm sort of not, right? And you all, you've been great, but now it's like, what has it all been for, right? And I mean, Gorax is a thespian, and origami is only satisfying for so long before you need to get up and seize the day. Who's with me?
You are useless. People of Everaftia, are you tired of the Queen's tyranny?
Who are you?
I'm Princess Claire, daughter of the King. Our educational system clearly needs work.
You're one of them?
She's with The queen!
No, it's true. I'm a princess, but I'm not like the queen. I don't want any part of that. I just want to help.
And they're behind her. That's Princess Prissy.
We want to help. Give me a chance.
When has a royal ever helped us?
Yeah.
When has a royal ever done anything for anyone but themselves?
Never.
That's enough! Do you hear yourselves?
Yeah.
Will you quit answering clearly rhetorical questions? Super annoying.
These princesses here are trying to bring justice to Everaftia, and this is the thanks they get? I have lived in Everaftia my entire life. I have worked and fought to see this kingdom survive. I have rescued princesses. I have defeated mighty foes. Foe. And now a new threat has arisen in my home. Our home. And Princess Prissy and Princess Claire came to find me because they knew they couldn't do this alone. They were humble enough to ask for my help. And now they ask for your help. Please, will you at least hear them out?
You can answer now.
I am so sorry for everything my mother is doing. She's going about it all wrong, and you shouldn't be shoved aside. You probably think that I don't understand what it's like for you, and maybe I don't, but I can see that this is wrong. Just because we're royals doesn't mean we're better. Jesus tells us all to be servant-hearted, even if we have power over others. And I'm done wasting my power. I'm going to stand up for what's right.
So join us, people of Everaftia. We make ourselves heard at dawn!